What's going on, everyone? It's time for another James Bond action film review. Today we're going to review the ninth James Bond film, The Man with the Golden Gun. It was released by MGM December 20th, 1974, and it was directed by Guy Hamilton, who did the other 007 films I've talked about, like Live and Let Die, Goldfinger, and Diamonds Are Forever. He also did other films like Evil Under the Sun. This film had a $7 million budget. So, Man with the Golden Gun. Roger Moore's back as James Bond, and he is him and he is like side chick helper Lady Goodnight or something like that. Team up and they try to go and hunt down a mysterious murder for hire type of goon who is so skilled he has a 7-figure salary like charging fee, and he goes and he comes, but amidst this, he comes across a little helper who basically helps lure the two into a special Caribbean like lair where he has to go through a whole bunch of evil games and tricks to face off against the murder for hire goon in a final duel. So, yeah, a lot of people don't really like this one. This one is very slow paced. There's not much action or anything. This is more snooping around on an island type of film. So, yeah. But yeah, so there's not much really gadgets or action to talk about in this one. It was very more like mysterious, sort of like just trying to be all. I do love the set design in this film. It does look really good. The acting is pretty decent, good too in this, and obviously the Bond girls in this are actually pretty good looking as well. And yeah, the story itself is pretty sluggish though. It's like a slow burn, sort of like crime thriller, but yeah, it's just not very super. It doesn't really pay off in the end or anything. It's kind of predictable too. You kind of predict where it's going and how the outcome's going to be. They do have some pretty lavish looking characters in this that have some pretty eccentric sort of personalities and stuff, I thought anyways, and I thought that was pretty amusing and stuff. They're trying to do something different with it, but it seemed like they didn't really know what they were going for, so it's kind of like all smushed together a bit, but still makes for an entertaining cat and mouse type of movie. But if you're going in here for all the Bond action and stuff like that, you're not really going to find it. You're probably going to be even more disappointed. But for what it is, I still thought it was a good, like, little sleuth type of crime thriller, and it did have some good stuff. I can see why a lot of people don't like this one, but I still thought it was an amusing film, for better or worse. And it did, especially the opening scene and stuff like that, was so well done and stuff. I actually really enjoyed that part. And then, yeah, it does get a little boring and lags quite a bit, but still, it's still not that bad. So I'm going to give The Man with the Golden Gun a 3 out of 5. It's by no means the worst movie I've seen, but it's definitely not the best James Bond movie or anything either. It's still better than what most action thrillers coming out these days, or it's still better than those. So, yeah, if you want to check it out, I'm not sure where it's streaming or anything, so I'll link the trailer down below, like always down below. And also I'll link my Instagram down below. That's where I post clips of films I'm going to review in the future, all my stories about the film title and some fun factor history thing in there as well. Also, my Letterbox down below to peer reviews. That's where I post my first star review after watching the films, and my Twitter's down below at Reviews_Eric. So follow me on those platforms, staying in the loop with this channel. Like this video, share it to more people, wherever. Comment your opinions of the film down below if you have any. If you have any films or film franchises in any genre and on any streaming service that you want to hear my opinions on in the future, comment those down below too. I'll try my best to get to them as soon as I can, and if I can find them. Also, let me know if your James Bond film is down below. Make sure you subscribe. Hopefully find something weird, obscure, and odd there find out without checking out together. And also hear my opinions on popular films, classic films, and reviews on other things as well. And don't forget to ring that bell because, well, we're going to review the 10th James Bond film next, The Spy Who Loved Me. So make sure you tune in for that. Watch out for all those menacing murder for hire goons out there who are trying to assassinate everyone on their private islands. And I guess I'll see you all in the next review. So until then, cheers.